third class on the topic social and emotional development. In the first topic, we had an overview of the topic. Then, in the second class, in the first class, we discussed the various definitions of social development. Then, in the second class, we discussed pattern of social development. That is how social development takes place. So, what social behavior a child shows at third month, fifth month, sixth month, 12 years, then early childhood stage, that is 3 to 4 years and 4 to 5 years. This much we discussed in the second class, and this is the third class. Forms of social behavior in early childhood. Social behaviors are the means of social development. So by learning social behavior, the child becomes social. ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ವರ್ತನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ವರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್, ಅದನ್ನು ಕಲಿಯೋದೇ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್. In the process of socialization, children learn many specific social behaviors. These behaviors that a child developed during an early childhood based upon the experiences in the infancy, as well as and the peer they will come in contact with, and are based upon his interaction with the parents, siblings, and what he sees in the media especially. So all these becomes the basis for his social behavior. That is how he through these experiences by interacting with these persons, he learns social behavior. There are various social behavior that children develop during the early childhood, and these are based upon all these his interactions. So social behavior improves a lot during the early childhood due to broadening up compared to the time from third month to below 3 years, when the child is at home. His interaction with the people is limited. After 3 years, his circle of interaction widens. Now he enters into the preschool, where he come across with teachers and then many persons and his peer. So now here the experience the widens. He will get more experiences. So at this stage, most of the children learn social behavior, maximum amount of social behavior to learn. So now their desire for social acceptance increases at this stage. Any social pattern and prejudice may be due to the environment. Whatever the unsocial pattern or prejudice the child develops is due to the unsocial environment that he comes across. So first, let us see the definition of or the meaning of social behavior. What do you mean with social behavior? Social behavior can be defined as all the behaviors that influences or is influenced by other members of the same species. That is, these are all the behaviors that influence you as a person and influence by other persons. So these all other persons of the society are, you can say, the influences you get from other persons and the influence that you put upon other person of you. This is social behavior, definition of the social behavior. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೆಯಿಂದ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಬೀರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಬೀರ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ many important social behaviors. Some will discuss some important ones. First social behavior is important social behavior is cooperation. So where child cooperates with parents, siblings, teachers, his peer. Then leadership. Then another form of social behavior is friendship. Then one more important is, in the process of socialization, is sharing things with siblings, fear, etc. Sympathy, and many other social behaviors are there. These are all also called positive social behaviors. So, because these are all associated with the feeling, positive feelings, these are called positive social behaviors. And the second type of social behavior is negative social behaviors. Negative social behaviors include fear, jealousy, hatredness. So these are the examples of negative social behaviors. So these are positive social behaviors: cooperation, leadership, friendship, sharing, and sympathy. First, let us take the first one: cooperation. See, most children learn to play cooperatively from the age of 4 onwards. That is, age of 4 years. What is cooperation? See, cooperation means the act of working together with some others or doing what they ask you to do. That is cooperation means working or doing things along with others. You do one thing so with others and are doing things uh, in a way others ask. Say for example, if your parent asks you to do a work in this way, you do that. Or teacher asks you to play a game in that way or draw something. So according to the instruction, you do the work or you do a work with others. So these kind of works are called cooperations. If child if children get more opportunity to play and do things together, they will learn more quickly to do so in a cooperative way. So if they are provided many opportunities for cooperation, so cooperative works where one or two or more children do a task together, then they will learn cooperation very quickly. This means as children become more aware of and sensitive to feeling and actions of others. So when they work cooperatively, they will start understanding the feelings, actions of other, and they will become sensitive to the others. They will gradually. Then what happens is when they learn cooperation, gradually they will stop competing with the others, and they will start cooperating. They will make more friends. Children will also learn to take turns. They will learn to take turn when they are sharing. So when they are uh, playing like games like seesaw or they are playing in swing, so children will learn to wait when someone is playing. Once he ends, they will start using that seesaw or swing, so they will not quarrel. So that is how they learn to share the things. Children will also learn to take turn. That is what I told now. And instead of grabbing the things or screaming or snatching the things, they will learn to wait until someone stops playing and finishes playing or doing things. After that, they will do. Teacher and parents will have to encourage this type of behavior of cooperation by suggesting the ways to find simple solution to problems of sharing, waiting, wanting, and the same time. When you teach, as a teacher and parent, when you teach sharing and waiting for turn, instead of snatching, screaming, and they will learn cooperation more quickly. And the next uh, uh, social behavior is leadership. A leader is someone who can inspire, motivate, or guide, influence others to a goal. So this a person having these kind of qualities is called leader. This is the definition for leader. Who is leader? Who can become a leader? If you find these qualities in a person, so you can say he has a leadership qualities. What qualities are those? So he should inspire others, motivate others, or guide or influence others on a topic, on a matter. So to meet a goal. So that qualities are the qualities of leadership, and a person having those qualities can be called as leader. The foundations of leadership is laid in early childhood experiences. So if we get to lead in early childhood, and in the later childhood, a child will develop those qualities as he grows up as an adult. Some children are more predisposed to play leadership role due to the influence of their parents and their expectation. Say when a child comes into kindergarten, you see some children will be having those dominating qualities. This is one of the quality of leadership. So this they learn as a result of you know their experience with their parents, what the experience they had at home before and they come into kindergarten. So yeah, this is seen in children who are the eldest children of the society, eldest children of the family, because they get more opportunities to do things, more opportunities to uh, bear some responsibilities, and you will see um, this kind of attitude in children who are single child of the family. So these are the two examples of children who show early leadership qualities. We can find two categories of leaders. So you'll find two categories of leaders. One is autocratic, or you can say dictatorship, bullying, and despotic, leading to power alone. And the second one is your democratic leaders who show concern for others, who understand feelings of others, and the interests of group members. So these are called democratic leaders. Democratic leader wins both respect and affection of the group members as contrasts uh, by the authoritarian leader. So therefore, democratic child rearing during the early years is more conducive to the development of leadership qualities. So a democratic um, way of leadership should be taught to the children. When we observe the pattern of development of leadership, it is um, found to be similar to all readers. Sorry. The pattern of development of leadership qualities has a similar pattern. During infancy, when babies are together, a dominant baby may grab toys he or she likes, pushes, pulls, and do everything to get the toy from other babies. These kind of babies, babies with this kind of nature are more supposed to develop into leaders in their early childhood and later childhood stage. In the preschool years, leaders are normally superior to others in the group size, cognitive abilities, usually in age. So in a preschool, children usually with greater physique, good build up, good cognitive abilities, and somewhat elderly age compared to other children. They normally develop such qualities and they become leaders of such children. Because of this superiority, such children have more suggestions to offer for play. So as a result of this, their abilities, they will get more opportunities to play, to do work. um, so as a result, these qualities again get strengthened. During this age, gender is not important for leadership, and gender is at the at the kindergarten level. So gender doesn't play any role. So there is no discrimination of um, boys and girls. So sometimes we observe that girls often assume the role of leadership. Similar social status, physical smartness are also not important. Like gender, social status. So I mean that socioeconomic status is not important. Um, during the preschool years, child leaders tend to be tyrannical losers. So that means generally, or there will be a sudden change in the leaders among a peer group. So they expect others to follow their wishes and get angry easily. This might sometimes lead to change in leadership. Sometimes what happens is the children, the dominant children, so they expect others to do the things they want. So when to fulfill their wishes and they become angry over the other thing. In such cases, what happens is the followers of those leaders, they suddenly, change to someone else. As a result, that there will be loss of the leadership, change of the leadership. The child leader develops a dynamic personality with self-confidence and assertiveness. So the children gradually develop these abilities. Sometimes they may have to give up close personal relationship, um, but they will be happy with their role as it is. Sometimes at this age you see that they will adopt a sacrificial attitude also. They will be ready to sacrifice something to play the role of leader. So role of the teacher with respect to the development of leadership qualities. Preschool teachers have great responsibility in identifying and providing opportunity to lead small groups. So teachers should identify, you know, the children and give them such opportunities to lead the groups for different activities. There may be different various activities taking place in the school. You make them leaders. So make leaders to those children who have uh, those qualities, and never give preference to a same person. Give opportunity to different children. There should never favoritism. You should never favor based upon your relation or prejudice or anything. So you should always select a child who really has those qualities, you know, who is capable of doing that thing. They have to be open-minded. The teacher has to be open-minded and democratic. So next topic is, what are the qualities of a good leader kid? Generally, 10 um, qualities are mentioned here. Goal oriented, goal oriented. He should be honest. He or she should be hardworking. He or she should be willing to serve others. A good listener. He has to be a good communicator. Then he or she has to be a good decision maker in the uh, group. He should be encouraging. He should be positive, and he should be ready to bear responsibilities of his groups. So these are the qualities a child shows if he is a leader, or a leader should have these qualities. You can say leadership qualities among children. And the next, um, uh, let us stop it here. And the next topic will be your next behavior, social behavior will be that we will discuss is friendship. That I will take in the next class. Thanks. Thank you.